Governor Malloy says that despite the state's money problems, he will increase funding for public schools.
The announcement comes on the day before the governor will announce big cuts in other state spending to close a huge projected budget deficit.
Our chief Capitol correspondent Mark Davis live now with more on that spending and why he's doing it. Mark?
Yeah, hi, Darren and Sonia. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. The governor says that we really have no choice, that workforce development and job creation costs money that we have to spend even if we don't have it.
This is about priorities, and you're going to hear that word quite a bit tomorrow. And it is time that Connecticut set its priorities.
Flanked by education and teacher union leaders, the governor announced he will increase funding for local public schools despite the state's projected billion-dollar budget deficit, increasing state funding a whopping $152 million over the next 2 years.
117 cities and towns across Connecticut will see increased funding. Among them are the 30 alliance districts, the underperforming districts that we are concentrating on lifting performance in.
While no community will receive less from the state in the next 2 years, cities with the biggest achievement gap, like New Haven, Hartford, and Bridgeport, received the bulk of the increase.
We're especially pleased that the 30 alliance districts, the lowest performing districts in our state, are receiving such a substantial portion of the dollars. It's so important to continue the efforts in these districts.
The governor is also making several $1 million available for recruiting and retaining top teachers in those districts, and a partnership with the state's 2 largest teacher unions aimed at that effort.
The governor obviously is creating conditions under which teaching is a respected as well as a supported profession.
Now, the axe falls tomorrow when the Malloy administration announces where all of the cuts in spending are going to come to pay for all the increases in spending that he's announced over the past few days. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.